I guess I'll pack my bags.
It'll be 70 degrees in a couple of days, I'm sure.
Probably.
Tomorrow.
Well, welcome to this week's edition of KMS 10 at 10, a weekly Facebook Live video of us talking about all things digital marketing and advertising. I'm Luke.
I'm T.
And yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff today. I'm going to talk about Facebook video and then also some YouTube updates.
And I'll be talking about advertising apps and Amazon Alexa.
Cool. Don't forget, if you want to be notified every time our videos go live, like us. And then eventually, if you want, we'll upload this to YouTube. Our YouTube is the Key Media Solutions, and you can check it out that way. Have any questions, please comment below, whether it's about advertising or about life. I mean, we're pretty seasoned veterans here, know a lot about a lot of stuff. Ask us questions or use a hashtag on social media, KMS 10 at 10. Also a reminder, in a few hours, our team is out in Rapid City and we're having our training event. Once again, follow us on social media or check out our website, and we'll post all of our training events for future dates.
You ready to get started?
You start.
All right. So, how often do you use advertising apps like AdWords app on your phone or like Facebook or Twitter to monitor your advertising campaigns?
I would only ever use them when I'm not by my computer, which I would say like on the weekends, and there's a campaign that's close to spend or pacing, and I'll double check to make sure that it's working. If you ask me how many times I use it, like in a month, maybe 2 times a month.
So, apparently, a lot of people use these Facebook and AdWords advertising apps because a company called AppsFlyer issued its latest report analyzing the performance of app install advertising platforms in terms of value and retention. So they did all this stuff based off the data from just the second half of 2016. So in order to generate their rankings, they looked at roughly 6 billion app installs overall. And when they found this research and then they analyzed it, they found that Facebook delivered the most app install volume, followed by Google AdWords. And so while both of them had solid retention scores, they were beaten out by Twitter and 2 other advertising apps. So when they did this, they calculated it based off a 30-day window, initial app launches, and active users at the end of that 30-day period. So Google performed well on both Android and iOS platforms, coming in at number 2 for install volume, while Twitter also did well on iOS and Android. It came in at number 5 position overall. However, Twitter had a higher retention score than Facebook and AdWords. I know I use the AdWords app quite a bit. It's steady updating. It takes a little while to get used to, but once you get it, you know, it's just like if you're just on your PC.
Yeah, and I know for me, there's been times where I didn't have the app, and I'd quick go to like on my mobile Safari and make a change that way, which it's a lot more clunky because it's literally the desktop version, but I mean that works too for me.
Sam, what's your favorite app?
My favorite app? Pokemon Go.
You don't even have it.
No, I don't.
What you got for us, Luke?
As you guys know, you're right now, unless you're watching it later on YouTube, you're watching us live or on Facebook. Facebook is expanding ad breaks for live and uploaded video. They're going to introduce or kind of expand 3 types of video ads. First one, in-stream video ads for publishers' websites. So that's saying on your own website, you have a video, they're going to be able to do pre-roll and mid-roll ads through the Facebook Audience Network. The second one, they're going to be expanding ad breaks for Facebook Live videos in the Facebook app, which I think is the most interesting, and I'll get to that after I say the third one. Third one is ad breaks for publisher videos uploaded to Facebook. So that's actually when you upload your video to Facebook, you'll be able to do pre and mid-roll ads. I think the most interesting one is the during the live video, and the example they had was you are a publisher or a content creator like a YouTuber, and you're doing Facebook Live, you'll get a little pop-up saying, oh, you can take a paid ad break right now. You push the button, they'll show an ad to all your people watching, and then after 15, 30 seconds, however long it is, they'll bring you right back in, and you will get. They didn't specify how much of a cut, but you'll get a cut of the revenue. They said right now the minimums are you have to have more than 2,000 followers, and then also more than 300 live viewers in order to
have the feature roll out.
So yeah, I don't think we quite cut out for it. We're just short of 2,000 followers, and we don't have nearly 300 live viewers, but
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Tune in next week.
So yeah, I think it's interesting. Their big thing is they want to pull people away from YouTube or the YouTube content creators into Facebook, because right now when they post their stuff to Facebook, they don't make as much money as they are when they do it to YouTube. Whereas they do a live video, they literally press a button that says, "Hey, make money by showing an ad right now."
What do you think about those ad placements? Do you think those will be successful? Do you think businesses, that's going to be like a highly contested place for ads?
I think it'll be a good. I think they'll do well. It all also to me it'll depend on who I'm watching or what they're doing. Because if an ad shows up and I'm like, oh, I don't care what they're going to do after this ad break, then I'm going to leave because I don't want to sit there for the video.
Do you think the presenters will have any notice of what sort of ads they'll be playing?
That was my next question.
That I don't know. I would be willing to bet that they might be able to before say, oh, they're interested in this brand, or that kind of thing. I don't think they'll. I think it'll be more on Facebook's end to say, oh, this female that's 23 years old that is planning a wedding and going to show at a wedding.
So it gets into targeting.
Yeah. I think it's more targeting than the choice of the publisher.
Cool.
All right, and I'm gonna keep it rolling with apps and things like that. I recently wrote a blog about voice search and how that's going to be the next horizon. Part of that voice search is Amazon's Alexa. We recently purchased one in the office, and every now and then Luke finds a little Easter egg with it, like tell me a funny joke or something like that. Well, Amazon has announced that they have another Alexa-related milestone. They have more than 10,000 skills available. A skill would be something equivalent to a mobile app. So the top 5 skill categories are currently news, gaming, education, lifestyle, and humor. So Sam just dropped the blog in the comment section, so check that out if you get a chance. The skills library has added more than 3,000 new skills since the last month, so it's growing rapidly. Amazon has been pushing real heavily to get developers and stuff to build these skills and to build more mobile apps and get more people interested in the product. Along with that, this Amazon Alexa app, Amazon Alexa is going to just keep getting bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. So if you want to know more about the skills, you can find more online at amazon.com/skills. Luke, you have the Alexa app. Have you noticed anything besides just the funny jokes that you can use if you have one in your personal home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's one thing I want to say. Their whole thing is the Alexa, and the system in general is learning every day, and so it's getting more and more skills. Like I get emails almost weekly saying, "Oh, this is what you can do new now." And I know a big thing that they're pushing for. Obviously, they want to get more sales on Amazon. I keep getting emails saying, "Oh, if you order this product on Amazon, you'll save $2.50." They're pushing to say, "Hey Alexa, order me." I think it was one order me AA batteries, and then it'll kind of say, "Oh, these batteries, blah blah blah, is this much? Do you want to add that to your cart?" It's like, "Yeah, sure," and then that kind of thing. So,
okay. What are you gonna round it out with?
YouTube will be killing the 30-second non-skippable ads.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
And they're not going to do that until 2018. They want to focus on ads that work well for both users and advertisers. The speculation is that people complain too much about the 30-second ads that you can't skip, just because it takes so much time and they think it's not worth the video. So YouTube wanted to show something that, hey, we're working to make something different. So at this point, you'll be able to do or in 2018 when they release this, 30-second. You still can do 30-second ads, but they will be skippable after I think 4 or 5 seconds. If you do want to have a non-skippable ad, they do have 15 and 20-second video ads that you can non-skip. But what the big thing they're going to push is their 6-second bumper ads, which I know you've had some experience with. For those that don't know, it's literally just a 6-second video ad that'll play before the video, which they've had some pretty good responses from, because I mean it's only 6 seconds and it's kind of more of a branding than anything. But and then another reason, no speculation, this isn't coming from YouTube. They're getting scared of Facebook, because now that Facebook just released all their video advertising, they're worried that Facebook is going to steal viewers and views from YouTube. So they want to kind of change things up and make people happy so that they don't have to sit through those long ads again.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm being really interested to see how skippable ads perform in the future. But we're out of time here, so thanks for joining us today. The video we posted later on our YouTube channel. From Key Media Solutions, I'm T.
I'm Luke.
And you have a good day. It's Friday. You ain't sing your song yet, Luke.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon.